Hey guys, I'm back with another video. We'll be taking a look at all of the canon Jurassic World Mattel dinosaurs. So basically dinosaurs that have been that have appeared in the films in some way, shape, or form, say in the background or as names, as well as ones that have appeared in slightly canon video games like the TellTales game and Trespasser, and even some, we'll mention some novel appearances as well. So let's dive right in. We'll start off with the least sort of known about one. This is Moosaurus, and it was featured in the Lost World novel and a few of the old comic books, though not really any of the movies or video games, so that one's kind of less on the list. Then we have the Stratosaurus, which was surprisingly featured on the Dinosaur Protection Group's page in a few of their posters and whatnot. We've got the Troodon and the Herrerasaurus. These guys appeared in the TellTales Jurassic Park game, and one of which, the Herrerasaurus, has also appeared in the first movie as it was supposed to have a paddock on the island, and from what we see in the game, they have been bred in the first park. Okay, so what else? We got Proceratosaurus, another dinosaur from the first movie, seen in the background on posters and pamphlets and dinorivals, and so this guy was also supposed to be in the first park and probably was cloned. I think it's also on the Dinosaur Protection Group's thing, but I'm not sure. Then we have the Montesaurus, which is seen in Jurassic World 2015 on the Visitor Center's information pieces, as well as on the website and the Dinosaur Protection Group website. So this guy was around for Jurassic World. Of course, Proceratosaurus, seen in the first movie, and I think all of them. So there we go. And the Sinoceratops, which appeared in Fallen Kingdom. Stegosaurus, of course, we all know that one's common in most of them. Then we got the Plesiosaurus, which is featured in the Visitor Center in Jurassic World as information pieces, as well as it was supposed to be in Jurassic World, and I think there was also some deleted stuff when it comes to Jurassic Park 3, so I think in one of the scripts they're supposed to have Plesiosaurus. So that was pretty cool. So this is kind of subjective if you want to say, hey, maybe they did clone it at one point, maybe it was around in Jurassic World in like a tank somewhere. Next we have, obviously, the Compsognathus, appears in a lot of media. Then we have the Proceratosaurus, no, not Proceratus, sorry. So this little Ceratopsian was around in Jurassic World. It was on informational pieces. I think it's also on Dinosaur Protection Group's website. And of course it was featured in other websites at the time of Jurassic World as well. So that guy was around in the park. We got the Pachycephalosaurus, kind of the same color as the Jurassic World one. Obviously there's a scene in Jurassic World with those guys. Same with the Dimorphodon. Now we have a video game appearance, the Alberta Source, which was featured in Trespasser. Not really the most canon piece of video game information, as a lot of the information in the game doesn't really line up with the film canon. But since it is like the closest thing to being canon, and this has been featured in, I think, a few articles online about, if it's canon or not, but this would be the most likely candidate to be cloned by InGen in movie canon. Also, you probably already noticed, oh shoot, I'm missing one, but you probably already noticed Alliamus, and this is filling in for a small Tyrannosaur, Tylophonius? I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, and it sadly did not look it up before I made this video, but this guy was just a corpse off to the side, and in Fallen Kingdom. And then I don't have the Mattel Apatosaurus, so we're just going to use the baby. This guy obviously was in Fallen Kingdom and was also in Jurassic World. I had one more. I think it's downstairs. I'll be right back. I forgot to grab it. So I had this guy on the table. Obviously, this is Sauropelta, which was not in the movie canon or anything. But there was a similar animal featured in Fallen Kingdom, which is also a corpse on the side of like a trail. And I think it was Parapoloides, something like that. And it was a small nodosaur that looks absolutely similar to this guy. And that one was featured in the film. So this is like a stand-in for that, because it's very similar. Okay, next we got Monolophosaurus, which is featured in the new Camp Cretaceous Season 3. If you guys have seen the trailer or not, this is confirmed to be in there. So that was cloned by InGen for Jurassic World, apparently. Next, obviously, we have the Dilophosaurus, which is in the first movie. And the Carnotaurus, another staple one. And then the Sukamimus was also in Jurassic World, featured on the Dinosaur Protection Group page, featured on many pieces and articles during the Jurassic World 2015 movie, all that jazz. So it was cloned and on the island, 2015. Next we have the Metricanthosaurus. I think this was also featured in the Dinosaur Protection Group pages, as well as it was planned to be in the park, in the first park, Jurassic Park, along with, you know, Herrerasaurus and Proceratosaurus. So it's cool that Mattel had made this guy. We're actually missing one final dinosaur from the first movie's lineup, which is, what's it called? Sigisaurus, yeah. But we don't have that yet. I don't know if we'll ever get it. Here's gallimimus, obviously, in most of the media. And here we have Solaris, which is very interesting because I saw this name on the Dinosaur Protection page and a few of their posters as an animal that was on the island. So assuming from that it was cloned by InGen. So again, most of these are either from the Dinosaur Protection Group page in movie canon or from games. So I'm just basing this off of the Dinosaur Protection Group and what they say is there. Because they also said like Mamenchisaurus, Crithosaurus, and all that jazz from the Lost World. Now we have the Pteranodon. Of course, it's in most movies. Raptors, obviously in all the movies, all the games. You wouldn't be Jurassic Park without them. Then we have the baryonyx, which was in the first park and in the second park. Tyrannosaurus, obviously, in all the movies. Okay, and we got the Allosaurus. This guy was in Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom. Wait, was it in? No, it was in Fallen Kingdom, and it was in Battle at Big Rock. We got Ankylosaurus from JP3 and Jurassic World. And we got the Pseudoceratops, which was featured in Battle at Big Rock, which is interesting. Another Ceratopsian from the Dinosaur Protection Group page. And I think it was also in Fallen Kingdom as a name on a checklist. So this guy was cloned by InGen, really cool. I think it was supposed to be Sinoceratops before they changed it to Sinoceratops. But nice to see they still included it in some way anyways. Triceratops, a staple dinosaur, of course. Then we got the Spinosaurus from JP3. I'm not even gonna pick those up, they're too large. So we got the Indominus Rex, the Indoraptor, Moosaurus, and Brachiosaurus. So those are all of the canon dinosaurs on various degrees that have been made by Mattel. So far we don't have Crethosaurus, Segisaurus, Mamenchisaurus, and I think that's about it. There might be a few others that I'm failing to remember from other films and merchandise. I wouldn't really care about the novel. Anyways, I just included Moosaurus just for the heck of it because it's very cool and notable, but ignoring Moosaurus, these are from all the various levels of movie canon. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. If I forgot to mention any figures that have been made that have been shown in any of the 2 video games or movies, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.